Looks like all warning lamps are out at this time. Our starter, Mark Vincelette, is poised and throws the green flag. We're racing. Sandy Quanstrom jumping out for the lead. Donna Treadway challenging to the inside. 75 car going up, taking a little bit of air off the spoiler of the 94 car, Brenda Mays. Battle between the 75 car and the 94 car as the 3 car does a pirouette on the backstretch and pulls it off clean. Nice catch. Cindy Quanstrom enjoying a comfortable lead over your second place car, Donna Treadway. Followed by the 75 car, that's Chad Holman. And Brenda Mays losing a little bit of moisture back there as she enters turn 1. Car number 5, Richard Harper, getting trapped up in some of that moisture. See if our starter, yes he does, he pulls in Brenda Mays. Looks like an overheating problem with the 94 car, Brenda Mays. Six laps down, 2 to go. Cindy Quanstrom enjoying a comfortable lead over the 54 car, Donna Treadway. 75 car, Chad Holman running 3rd place still. Battle in the back with a 5 car. And a 3 car, Richard Harper, battle it out through the turn off of Ford. Get a little sideways. Battle for that last place position. And your winner at the stripe, Cindy Quanstrom. Second place, Donna Treadway, and the 75 car, Chad Holman. Just a little smoke show with the 5 car of Harper as he comes off of turn 4. Give him a hand, they can hear you now. Great job done by all. Bringing them in, looking for a start. Everything looks good so far. I don't know, maybe a little bit anxious with the 74 car. Mark says go. Joey Stearns rooting his way past the 48 car for second place. Got one kicking up a little dirt back there on the backstretch. The 43 car, Brian Clark out of Lodi, gets it straightened out. No big deal. Car Joey Stearns wanting that first place position as he goes up and tries to take a look underneath. Doesn't pull it off that time. He still has a few laps left. C.W. Davis, Stockton, California, showing them the way around the racetrack. Just a little bit of contact there at turn 4 as Joe Stearns pulls away from the activity. Pulls away but loses valuable track position as he goes from 2nd to 5th. New leader, 48 car Royce Neisler taking over the lead. 39 car challenging down below. Takes a look to the inside off of 4. Throws the fender under the door, nudges his way up in there. Is going to put the foot to the wood and see if he can drag race down the back chute for first place. Takes him up a little bit high, puts the boo on him, puts the foot to the wood once more, coming off of 4, and takes the lead. Nicely done by the 39 car. As we have a little skirmish, Joey Stearns getting up close to the wall, knocks off part of the sheet metal into that backstretch fence. White flag lap. '39 car Chris Mays showing him the way around the racetrack. Joe Stearns back there with a flesh wound. Looks like just merely a flesh wound. And your winner in the car 39, that's Chris Mays. Followed by the 31 car, Jeff Hall. And in third place, Brian Clark out of Lodi, California. And there's a happy campers. He backs into the 76 banner. Union 76 Racing Gasoline powers the race cars out here at Stockton 99 Speedway. Gives them tremendous horsepower, enough horsepower to virtually smoke the rear tires off the wheels, as displayed here by Chris Mays, your winner. Give him a big hand now. He might be able to hear you through all the smoke. Chris Mays out of Stockton, California, your second heat winner of the evening. Off the turn. Mike Soyseth out of Stockton taking the lead as the 11 car Bolin does the pirouette on the turn 2. Not a problem at this point. Danny DeGavore taking a look underneath. Awesome display of horsepower as he motors on by the 52 car. Got a little help from brother Guy underneath. Got a three-way split for 4. Very hard to pull that maneuver off successfully, but the boys did a great job on that one. Guy Gabor taking a look underneath his brother Danny. Danny drifting up to the outside. Drag race down the front stretch. That's a bit of brotherly love right there. First and second place, the Gabor brothers. Manteca, California. Danny drifting up a little bit high as Guy stays underneath, holds his own. Another drag race. The door handle racing here at Stockton. One heck of a show on the backstretch by those Gabor boys. Not to mention that 52 car, always looking for a spot. And out of the blue, we have the 19 car of Jeff Lovelace. All the way from last place up there in 4th. 5 laps down, 3 to go. Guy Gabor showing a comfortable lead on his brother Dan. Jeff Lovelace going up trying to take a little bit of air off the spoiler of the 52 car. Takes a look inside. White flag lap. Once again, Jeff Lovelace challenging for the third place position. Don't know if he's going to pull it off. Doesn't look like it. Gabor, and Soya for second, third place. Great job. Let's give them a hand this time around. Tow trucks out lending a hand tonight. We have Pacific Tow and Wilson Way Tow. Rotating in sequence also is Tuliberg that comes out to the Speedway and helps us out. Tuliberg, Pacific Towing, and Wilson Way Tow, all of Stockton. Pace car is in. We're going to come around and get a green this time. I just know it. Orville Dahl. 27 car leans on the 96 car, Gary Schaefer. Gary Schaefer going around in a big cloud of dust. Yellow flag comes out. They're going to have overs on that one. Orville Dahl gingerly approaching the stand on it line, that line right there. They accelerate. Off the turn, Orville Dahl jumps out for the lead. Yes, he does. 40 car Ray Davis follows suit as the 21 car comes up, takes a little bit of the air off spoiler. Single file racing around the racetrack at this point. Tom Boland trying to look on the outside. Doesn't quite pull it off. Tries it again in turn 3. Up high around the 40 car. Not quite enough racing room as the 40 car drifts down into the 27 car. Putting 27 car through the dirt on turn 1. Bouncing back up on the race course in front of the 6 car. 6 car coming down under the 27 car. Going into turn 3. Who knows how this will work out. Talk about jostling around for positions as the 40 car comes into close contact there. Door handle to door handle racing down the front stretch at 99 Speedway. 40 car hung out to dry as the 6 car motors on by into turn 3. Orville Dahl, your leader. '21 car Tom Boland and the number 6 car John Medina rounding out the first 3. The white flag lap as Orville Dahl smoothly negotiates the turn. Coming around looking for the checkers. Your leader in the 4 car, Orville Dahl. Finishing second in the 21 car, that's Tom Boland. And in the 6 car, out of Galt, California, John Medina. Give Orville a big hand. He can hear you now.
Number 4 come through again.
All right. Well, yeah, how are you, buddy? I need stuff.
Could be, huh?
Looks like we have a little correction in the lineup with the 38 car on the pole. 15 car of Scott Chappell on the outside. Inside second row, the number 8 car, Kerry Treadway. Followed up on the outside by Jerry Crawford. Off the turn. Scott Chappell going a little high. Joe Hilton taking advantage of that as Kerry Treadway sneaks underneath the 15 car. Joe Hilton charging into turn 3 off of 4. It's Joe Hilton, Kerry Treadway, Scott Chappell, Jerry Crawford for third place as Joe Hilton burns the tires coming off of 2. Kerry Treadway taking a look. Taking a look underneath. Will he pull it off? Awesome display of horsepower down the front stretch here at 99 Speedway. Motor around off of 2. Kerry Treadway, Joe Hilton on the back stretch. Kerry Treadway putting the boo on Joe Hilton as they come off of 4. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Kerry Treadway stretches out a commandable lead over Jerry Crawford. Joe Hilton falling back to third place with Scott Chappell in 4th. Off of turn 4, he's counting the checkers. Kerry Treadway.
Well, they wanted to hear the tires squeal. Yeah, you did a little of that. That was.
Coming around, bunched up tightly, looking for a green this time. And they're off. John Iverson and Tim Farquhar, first and second. Battling for the lead is John Iverson. Tim Farquhar fighting for the lead. Tim Farquhar and John Iverson going to 3. One lap to go as it's still a tight race for that lead off of turn 2. It's Tim Iverson. John Iverson, your winner in the number 3 car. Getting set to take the green. Pace cars in. All yellow blinking lights are off. And we're racing. Robert Miller jumping out to the lead on that first lap. Diving way down low in turn one to hold off the charge of Jason Philpott out of Sacramento. Mark Welch looking around to see where he might find a passing place. Mark Welch sticks a fender underneath the door of Jason Philpott. Passes him for second position. See if he can do anything with Miller. No. Robert Miller, your Trophy Dash winner, the Grant American Modifieds.
How much time do we got after we get out? Yeah, you did beautiful, Robert. I can't believe this year how I came off the wall. I told you. Thanks, Robert. Right away. And it was I knew it. Told you. Yeah. Hey, Rob. Final tug on those belts. Make sure the visor's down. Make sure their map light is out. Off of 4. Orville Dahl and Chris Mays. Guy Gabor. Still anybody's race at this point. Four-car of Orville Dahl looking exceptionally smooth as he comes off of 4, approaching the front stretch. Into turn 1, being pressured by Guy Gabor in the 61 car. Just a little sideways in 2. There Chris Mays holds up the 9 car. Puts considerable real estate between the front and the back of the pack. White flag lap. Orville Dahl still showing Guy Gabor how it's done. Guy Gabor looking into the inside of Orville Dahl is going to try to pull a fast one off of 4. Doesn't quite make it work. Gallant effort by Guy Gabor. Gallant effort. Nice try. I know a locksmith. I could probably get a key. Well, this is a familiar sight. We got to quit meeting like this. Our wives are going to start to be suspicious. Congratulations, Carrie. I don't know, what can we say that hadn't been said before? You got the car around there in fine shape. You guys changed the lead I don't know how many times. How'd it feel from where you were? Kind of scary.
Yeah, I was up there and I was shaking too. But it was an exciting race, nevertheless. You guys put on a great show. This division's really starting to come into form. I'm glad to see a couple of more cars out tonight. Before the end of the year, we're going to really get onto something big. Get the new ones out. I'll let you get your picture taken. We got lovely, lovely trophy girl, Stacy Johnson. Okay. Well, we'll back off right here. Can I get a key to that gate?
See what we can do.
Okay.
My universal key. Yeah, that was. Oh, wasn't it right? They really diced it up there. Good.
I'll come on in there until they're done. Okay, now I'm going to go away.
John Iverson in the beautiful little red 3-car here. John, is this your first time here at Stockton?
It's my very first time.
Oh, well, welcome to Stockton. Glad to have you here. What do you think about our little racetrack?
It's an awesome facility. There's more stands here than anywhere I've ever been. There are more people in the stands than anywhere I've ever been. It's looking forward to a good time.
Yeah, it's great to have some fans in the stands when you're out there racing and going around there real fast like you guys do. You guys have got some beautiful race cars. They're just a treat to have here at Stockton 99. And do come back, and we'll see you again before the year's out. Okay?
All right, we will. Thank you.
Good job. Well, another familiar scene. We just did this last week, didn't we, Orville?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. It's a nice habit.
Well, what about next week? You going to be here? Same deal?
Time will tell.
Well, I'll be here for sure, and if time does us right, we'll see you again next week, right here.
Thank you. Well, you cold? Huh? Okay, jump right on. Jump right on.
Orville Dahl. Perks. Orville. Perks. Well, let's get over here and talk to Robert Miller. Where's Robert at? He's up there with the chicks. No.
Can I get one of the crew real quick? Come on, 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 come on. Come over here. Come on.
Robert getting a picture of the crew for alibi purposes. This way they can prove that these guys were here and not, somewhere they weren't supposed to be. It's always good to have those crew shots. Robert, great job. Good to see you again here at Stockton.
Thanks.
Good to be back. I mean, it's Robert the Hammer Miller.
Yeah, it's been a while, getting back in Victory Lane here. I'd just like to thank Jim's Custom Machine and Machine Service and Transmissions by Hal and Advanced Disposal and this whole crew here. They put this car together after 2 weeks ago, so it makes my part easier. They did a heck of a job.
Yeah, when you have something to race, it makes it all nice. It really does. I know the feeling. Thanks again for coming, Robert. Great job. Okay, we're going to go back up. Get ready to start the clock, Art. We're going to try to see if we can beat our time last week. What? That's Charlie Clausen. In the 47 car out of Stockton, California, that's Aaron Schenkel. In the number 40 car out of Gulf, California, Ray Davis. In the 94 car, that's Brenda Mays. On the outside of Brenda, in the 74 car, C.W. Davis out of Stockton, California. In the 67 car, that's John Bird. Followed by the 26 car, Gary Ayers out of Stockton. In the 11 car, that's Tracy Bowen out of Valley Springs, California. And the 68 car, out of Stockton, Ray Bird. In the 48 car, also out of Stockton, Royce Neisler. In the 96 car, out of Stockton, California, that's Gary Schaefer Sr. And in the 60 car, all the way from Gulf, California, that's either Stacy or Don Medina, probably Don. And the 10 car,
Out of Lodi, California, Amy Sullivan. And the 18 car, Perry Reeder. Followed by the 93 car out of Manteca, California. That's Mike Graham out of Manteca, California. Semi-main event, pure stocks, 20 laps. Looking for a green this time around. All indications are good. They come to the stripe. They accelerate. Richard Harper jumping out to the lead. Aaron Schenkel doing a great job coming down underneath the 15 car. Takes a peek up down on the inside off turn 4. Aaron Schenkel motors on by the 5 car. Richard Harper for the lead early on in the going as the 74 car and the 11 car get together in turn 1. Causing a little incident there, throwing a lot of dust, possibly bringing out a yellow on the race course. We'll have to just wait and see. Looks like all cars safely getting underway. No yellow at this time. Aaron Schenkel showing the way around the racetrack this evening in tonight's semi-main event. Racing action all over the racetrack as the 15 car slides high in turn 2. Gathering up rather nicely and motoring on around the speedway. Aaron Schenkel enjoying a comfortable lead. About to encounter lap traffic. Could change the complexion of things. Escaping trouble on the backstretch as the 18 car goes around. Aaron Schenkel still your leader. On the backstretch as the 26 car slides around, throwing up a big cloud of dust. Not a problem at this time. Little contact by the 40 car with the 68 car. '26 car trying feverishly to join the race once again, and he does. Aaron Schenkel getting around the 96 car of Gary Schaefer Senior. Aaron Schenkel, your leader, followed by the 5 car, Richard Harper. And the number 6 car showing the 3rd place spot. 67 car, excuse me. Schenkel maneuvering around lap traffic, trying to keep it all intact. '67 car assuming the 2nd place position behind Aaron Schenkel. Followed by the 74 car, white flag lap. One more time around to determine this evening's semi-main event winner. There's the checkered flag. Aaron Schenkel. Aaron Schenkel, John Bird, and followed by the 74 car of C.W. Davis. Aaron can hear you now. Let's give him a great big hand. What a great piece of work. A lot of stuff to contend with out there in that semi-main event. Pulling the car up to the wall. They'll put it in gear, test for a locked rear end, see if both tires spin. We shouldn't get 2 marks down there, just 1. These guys cannot run a locked rear end. Has to be an open rear end. Everything looks to be just fine. In the 34 car, out of Ripon, California, that's Jason Fisher. And put your hands together and welcome out of Lodi, California, in the number 4 car, Jason White. And he's the madman, the doom and gloom, the master of disaster from Stockton, California, in the 0 car. That's Jerry Crawford. Out of Stockton, California, in the number 8 car, Kerry Treadway. And the 15 car, out of Lodi, California. Put your hands together and make welcome Scott Apple. In the 38 car, out of Manteca, California. Hard charging young man in the 38 car. Once again, Joe Hilton. In the number 1 car, out of Clements, California. Put your hands together and welcome Johnny Burnt.
And in the 11 car, all the way from Lodi, Grape Country, California, welcome Mike Moniz. In the 57 car, the self-proclaimed Camaro Slayer. In the 57 car, once again, that's Mike Garcia. And the 60 car, that's the Mad Dog Racing Special out of Modesto, California. Welcome Doyle Moen. And in the 6 car, all the way from Lockford, California, welcome Ed Cullum. And a special note for the 57 car from a fan, which will remain anonymous. Happy birthday, Loverboy Mike Garcia, Pro Stock number 57. I'm supposed to announce this. Thanks, Wayne. From all indications, looks like we're going to go racing here in just in a few seconds. Starter Mark Vincelette waves the green, and they're off. 3 abreast coming down the front stretch off of 4. Hardly ever works here at Stockton. As we have an incident in between turn 1 and 2 already. Don't see a yellow flag or a yellow light yet. Shuffling on the backstretch as the 6th car claims the lead early on. Rounded off a corner on the 60 car. It looks like just a flesh wound at this time. Nothing to worry about. Good race with the 11 car and the 15 car off turn 4. We have a caution on the racetrack. Pace car comes out and picks up your leader. Out of Lockford, California, that's Ed Cullum. Leaderboard shows the 15 car of Scott Chappell in second place, followed by the 38 car Joe Hilton, rounding out your top 3. Looks like the 60 car of Doyle Moen rounded off that right rear quarter panel on the wall coming out of 4 here, but other than a little wheel hop there, I don't see anything wrong with that racing machine. Getting them all bunched up. Still some good racing to go. We got your last year's track champion, and year before that, Kerry Treadway in the middle of the pack. We'll see what he'll do. As they come around, it looks pretty good for a green at this time. Little bump and rub up there by the 6th car. Jumps out there in first place. Scott Chappell following second with Jerry Crawford in the 3rd spot. Looks like problems with the number 8 car, Kerry Treadway, possibly a left front tire. Kind of hard to tell in the grass there. It brings out a yellow. We'll see if the pit crew is poised for a tire change. We'll see what gives here. We'll zoom in on our closed circuit television. Have closed circuit television up here in the booth, supplied by Alan Yorty, Motorsports and Video. Remember, all the action tonight and in weeks past can be captured, has been captured on film, and is available to you, the racing fan, up here at the tower. You can purchase all the videotapes from this season, and they have all of last year's as well. Right up here at the announcing tower. That's Alan Yorty, Motorsports and Video.
field. And he's off. Corner worker gives him the green to go. He joins the field. We come around. Our starter says one more time around. Get them grouped up. Nice even start. Check to make sure all positions are right. Ed Cullum out of Lockford, California, still your leader. Scott Chappell on the outside, coming around. Your new leader, Scott Chappell, in the 15 car, as Jerry Crawford makes a gallant effort to go up and take the second spot away from Ed Cullum. A little contact off of 4. Jerry Crawford shows an offender, pulls it off for second place. We'll see if he can run down the leader. We've got a car spun out on turn 4. It's the 60 car. The Mad Dog Racing Machine, bringing out yet another caution flag. Everybody making it through nicely. No contact. 10 laps down. 20 to go. Jerry Crawford takes a look underneath the 15 car of Scott Chappell. As we have a situation in turn 2, Scott Chappell losing one of his wheels. Makes your leader Jerry Crawford bringing out a yellow flag with a tire bouncing violently across the backstretch, rolling around the opposite direction of the race course. Safely makes its way off onto the apron. Excitement all over the racetrack here at Stockton 99. Never a dull moment.
What broke on it? Oh, okay. Broke a rotor. Well, give us as much time as you gave Chris, okay? Let us fix it, or no. Give us enough time like we did the other guy. Third way. Hey, did you have a rotor?
Pace cars in. Crawford on the pole, brings them around. First four door handle to door handle racing as they come off of 2. Treadway already up to 4th place. Sits there, takes a look off of 4 to find a spot around Joe Hilton. Decides to take the high groove, follow the 6 cars. We have the 1 car up into the wall in turn 2. This will bring out a yellow flag. This division racing to the yellow as Kerry Treadway takes over the third spot. Possibly another flat tire with the number one car. Number one car, that's Johnny Burnt. Almost to the halfway mark. Unless we decide to go 25 laps, and then therefore we're past the halfway mark. Keep a close eye on the leaderboard, and you'll know as much as I do before this thing's all over. You too can someday be an announcer by paying attention. Off of turn 4, we got a green flag, we're going racing. Battle up front. Kerry Treadway sneaks underneath the 6 car of Ed Cullum. Dicing it up for the second place position. Jerry Crawford still your leader. Remarkable move by the 8 car of Kerry Treadway. Car. On the apron at the pit entrance. This could bring out a yellow. Doyle Moen out of Modesto, California, the Mad Dog Racing Special, bringing out that yellow. Doing an about face on the front stretch. Almost backed it into the pit area. Remove itself from the racing surface. All the warning lamps are out. Looks like we're going to finish this hot rod race here. Into 3, the acceleration line. They pick up the throttle. Coming off of 4, we're racing. Six car having a little difficulty getting off of 4 down the front chute. Gathers it up nicely. Races down the back stretch with the 1 car of Johnny Burnt. Challenging for the lead is the 8 car of Kerry Treadway. Door handle to door handle action. These two veterans know their way around this racetrack. Kerry Treadway and Jerry Crawford. Kerry Treadway, Jerry Crawford. Still anybody's race at this point. Smoking the tires off of 4. Treadway assumes the lead momentarily. Can or will he hang on to it? Jerry Crawford fighting feverishly to regain his first place position from the 8 car of Kerry Treadway as they smoke him once again coming off a 4. That is a race. That is a stock car race right there. You can tell everybody you saw it here at 99 Speedway. Jerry Crawford, Kerry Treadway, swapping positions. How long can they keep that up? White flag lap. Kerry Treadway. Crawford not giving up yet. Down the backstretch. That's the drag race. This is going to be an exciting finish. I guarantee it. Off of turn 4. And it's, well, that's really close. That's a really close. I would have to call that as the 8 car. From right where I was saying. Those guys ought to shake each other's hands. I'll tell you, that was more fun than, well, I don't know what. Ha! I had a moment there. Give them a hand. They deserve it. They definitely deserve it. You got to travel a long way to find anything more exciting than that. That's action-packed racing here at Stockton 99 Speedway, the place to race. Part of that LaRue team, that's Barney LaRue. On the outside of Barney LaRue in the 52 car is Ryan Mosier. In the 97 car, out of Modesto, California, welcome Kelly Martin. And in the 15 car, out of Tahoe City, California, Michael Morrissey. In the 6 car, coming to you all the way from Redwood City, California, Pete Curran. And the 92 car, from Napa, California, Joey Zampa. And in the 69 car, looks to be from Pinole, California, that's Tim Farquhar. And the 3X car, that was your Trophy Dash winner this evening. In the 3X car, out of Kings Beach, Nevada, John Iverson. And in the number 4 car, that's the Racing Grandpa. Welcome to the track, Gary Hockman. And the 94 car, all the way from Redding, California, this is the name that I have the trouble with. This is Boris Pontonoff. I'll be corrected on that later. In the 40 car, out of San Lorenzo, California, welcome Mark Bailey. And in the 57 car, out of Santa Clara, California, Rob Lathrop. And in the 25 car,